Hello, and welcome to Walter Doodles Art. My name is Walter, and I am going to be doing some more Sumi ink painting today. I want to thank you for taking some time out of your day to spend with me to watch this demonstration. And if you liked it, I hope you do. Please hit the like button and subscribe and share this if you will. All of that helps me. I do plan on doing these about one a week, and that can be a little bit challenging, especially since I've gone back into this Sumi ink painting, which I haven't done for probably about a year before I started up in the last couple weeks. And it's really interesting how you don't keep up with something, how you have to kind of relearn it all over. And I've had to spend a little bit of time, especially with this paper. This is bamboo paper. It's very delicate, very thin. I had to practice with it several times before I could figure out how to even work with this paper at all. And I plan on using it some more. I did like the result of this overall. However, I think I agree with my wife Connie that maybe I ought to do this more in portrait rather than landscape. I'm more of a landscape artist as far as the orientation of my paper. But I think this paper will lend itself more visually towards landscapes done in portrait. Um, it is very delicate, as I said, very see through. In fact, I had to put some scraps of it underneath just to pad it enough. I found out that it just does not use watered down ink very well, at least not the way I do it. And I've looked online. I really can't find a lot of people that paint on this, and there may be a reason why. It's actually kind of hard to paint on and have it satisfying. I know that just to start, it had this fold in the middle of it. I mean, the whole pad of paper came folded in half. And so I sprayed it with water and had to let it dry, flipping it over with several sheets just to weight it down here and there. And finally, the crease in the middle of the page was a little bit better than what it had been at first. I still can see it right down the center of the page, but it's a lot less than what it was at the beginning of the process of learning how to work with this paper. I think next week when I do one of these, I'm going to use this paper again, but I'm going to do like, I don't know, maybe a simple waterfall, a pagoda, something like that. I haven't made up my mind yet. I'm going to be experimenting around. I don't know that I'm ever going to buy this paper again. I did have fun with this, but I really like watercolor paper, even for Sumi ink. I'm not so fond of these thinner papers like rice paper. And when I say I do Sumi painting on this type of thing, well, I do my own version. It's not very traditionally Japanese. However, I did enjoy this painting. I used a very limited brush palette. I used a yak hair brush, I used a rat whisker brush, and I used my wolf's hair brush. All three of those are more or less on the stiffer side. The wolf's hair and the rat whisker hair will keep some bend to it. That came in nicely when I was doing the leaves. But I also found out when I was doing the leaves of these bamboo that I also liked that yak hairbrush, which was very fine tipped. I did some in one brush and some in another brush, and I had a lot of fun with it. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be experimenting around again with the ink painting that I do. I do enjoy it, but it's not entirely my type of art to just stick with one thing. I'm not a specialist in any one type of art. Um, this one I liked because it didn't take forever for me to actually paint this. Most of them that I've done up to this point in the recent couple weeks have taken an hour, hour and a half, something like this. This one took a little over 20 minutes to paint, and so it sped up only two and a half, approximately two and a half times, and that is more to my liking because it doesn't look like I'm just skittering through all of this at super high speed. I've never liked that when I make these videos, but sometimes that's what I come up with. I really don't want my videos to go really long at this point. I suppose there's going to be a time when I'm going to start doing real-time drawing, but I'm not there yet. Like I said, I'm still just trying to get some videos out, get some content out, and I was very happy actually with this particular one. Um, I love Sumi Ink. It is fun to work with. I do need to get used to certain things about it again. I can't even remember half of what my brushes are made out of, and I used to know just about every single brush what it was. Um, I do intend on continuing this for uh, the foreseeable future, but it's going to come to an end also as well. One of the things I miss doing is ink doodling with fountain pens or dip pens, and I've got a lot of those, a lot more of those than I have of Sumi brushes and different inks. But I also think I want to experiment with this paper and use some different styles with watercolor. I'm kind of wondering how the Chinese watercolors will work with it. That I probably will experiment with this next week and see what I can come up with. No promises on that. I do know I will be doing something with it um, for next weekend when I get these videos put out. This particular one, it was. I think it worked well. I did notice that I had to go through and double up on certain elements of it, like the rocks. I didn't just do them once and then leave them alone. I had to go in and do them again, paint on top of them. The first two or three of these that I did, I was not happy with, and I was almost giving up. And then I decided, you know what, just don't use any water in the ink. And so I didn't. It's all is very pure ink. A lot of it is very dry brush as far as how I applied the ink. Some of it was very thick, but most of the time I went ahead and I just dried it. Would dab it and get most of the ink off. And again, here I am signing my name now in Japanese, and the WA of my name is actually combined in the first letter, and it has the UA sound, uwater, and is how my name is pronounced in Japanese. Uh, I kind of messed up this signature just a touch. I think I will be practicing that a little bit more this week because I would like to be able to figure out how to really write my name well in Japanese. And then, of course, I'm going to sign it with my name in Alien script, which I will be getting into to show you what alien script, what I mean by that real soon. And then the one for peace in Japanese. Anyway, I want to thank you again for watching this video. I hope you like it. And if you do, once again, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it. And also, leave a comment if you will. I do love your comments. It sometimes takes me a couple days to get back to it, but I always read the comments and respond to them, um, even if it takes me a few days. Anyway, thank you, and I love you, And may the Lord bless you and keep you. Goodbye now. I said goodbye. Goodbye.